Hey, it's that time. It's once again Werewolf Wednesday, and you're on the air with the Wacky Loose Screw Zoo crew. Or, Lycanthrokeith's gaming space, Lycan's in the stream, but hey, either one is a great piece of hype, isn't it? Welcome, everyone, and welcome, Rick, and welcome, Joseph. Two folks in right away. I love it. How are you, gentlemen? And exactly who do your base belong to? While I eagerly await your responses, things are going pretty well on this end. We are finally getting the rendezvous fixed after we ordered the parts ourselves from rockauto.com and found a mechanic recommended to us by a friend. So hopefully we'll have that in a couple of days. And tomorrow the access ramp is getting put in outside our house, which means Mom can finally get out and go to the doctor and hopefully get out and about again. So she is very psyched for that, as we all are. So not bad, doing well, a bit tired. Tired I can relate to. Tired happens to me a lot. I've been working on some 3D printing projects as well. Had a strange time with some of them because the person who created the files, thank you both, thank you. The person who created the files set the orientation at a very weird angle for a couple of the pieces. So when I put the supports in and then took the supports off, a lot of things got messed up in details, and in one case, one of the pieces snapped in half because it was pretty damn thin to begin with. The warm weather before the cicada apocalypse. Oh, the cicadas are coming back, really? Well, that's an ill portent. I mean, imagine if that was your life. Like, for 17 years you lived underground, and then for 3 weeks you got to screw, and then you died. I mean, cicadas must be like the incels of the animal kingdom. Oh, not up here? We get spared? Because I was going to say, it was like once every... It's once every 17 years, but I guess it's not once every 17 years in the same place then. That would be, less biological event and more biblical plague. 7 year and 17 years line up this year. Well, that's got to be a rare occurrence. I'm just trying to do the math in my head and trying to think of what numbers would have to cross for that to happen. Well, actually, it would be every... Yeah, it would be every 4 times for the 7 year and twice for the 17, because 17 is, 34. 14, 21, 28, 35. Fuck math. See, once again, math brings something bad. Math brings plagues of insects upon us. When will we learn? When will we learn that math will do us no good? And you're here, Misfit Kitten. Welcome. Yes. It's actually very ironic that Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. When they call it shredded cheese, it doesn't mean you're supposed to do that. But yeah, Joseph, it is very apropos that you mention cicadas, because we're starting off with huge bugs. Okay, let me get a swig of water and we'll get going here. Well, fortunately, I practiced, so I'm decent at it. Okay, so I think that's good. Okay, so let me go ahead and start my timer. 3, 2, 1. Yar, mateys, I've got revenge on me mind. Welcome everyone to Yars Revenge for the 2600. Depending on who you ask, this was either 1981 or 1982. I had a little difficulty finding that out. Yars Revenge was one of the bigger hits for Atari's first-party game publishing, and it came at a time when they really needed it. Activision had been formed in 1979, started putting out games in 1980, and the lawsuit between Activision and Atari was finally settled in 1982. So Atari wanted to try to reestablish some first-party dominance, and this actually helped them do it. They went all out for this. Not only did this include the game itself, but there was a comic book that came with it that told the story of the Yars and their people and their enemies and how they came to be. There was even a recording, an album that was put out, which had both songs about pertaining to the game and a spoken word story about the game. So yeah, Atari went all in on this one. And the programmer of this game should be absolutely familiar to you. It was none other than one Howard Scott Warshaw. If that name does not ring a bell, he is famous for two other Atari games. The first was Raiders of the Lost Ark in 1982, and the second, famous for its infamy, was E.T. the Extraterrestrial, also in 1982. Now, I couldn't get exact sales figures on where Yars Revenge ranks among the all-time best 2600 games. Warshaw himself has claimed that all of his games have sold at least 1 million copies. With Yars Revenge, I couldn't quite verify that. I saw one list that put it as the number 20 in the all sellers list, but just listed it as 1 million copies, and along with a whole bunch of other things. And I saw another one that put it somewhere in the 30s, with just under 1 million copies. But it's safe to say that this was a pretty impressive part of any 2600 owner's library. So without further ado, let's buzz off. I did a sound test earlier on this. Everything should be all hunky-dory. And I'm going to warn you ahead of time, there are going to be flashing lights. Oh boy, are there going to be flashing lights. Atari Archive did a video that has the sales details in it. Okay. And yeah, no promo video. There was a lot of stuff about about Yars' Revenge from back in the day. This was actually in major commercial rotation too. And once again, I forgot to unmute. Yeah, let's try that again. Okay, so a few things we have. First, that little dash creeping towards us is the destroyer missile. We are safe from it here in the negative zone, which is actually the remnants of a destroyed planet. Razak 3. I'm sorry, Razak 4. In here is the Qotile. Qotile. That is how it's pronounced according to Warshaw, so I'm going to stick with it. And here we have the swirl. We are not safe from the swirl anywhere. So if you notice, the Qotile will flash and start turning slowly towards red. When it gets close to red, that's when the swirl is going to form. And I'm going to run right into it like a moron. But proof of concept, you're not safe in there. Okay, so what you need to do, that thing on the left is the Zorlon cannon, and that's what we need to destroy the Qotile. So to get that going, we need to either eat some blocks away from the shield, or touch the Qotile. And the Qotile is safe to touch as long as it is not in the swirl form. And just proof of concept, you can actually hit the swirl and destroy the Qotile and end the level that way. Right, one sec. Okay. And now we have the second pattern for the barrier. You can get up on it and hit it even faster. It is also possible to destroy the swirl in mid-flight. Not easy, but possible. You do have to be careful with the way you eat away the with the way you eat away the barrier. Proof of concept there, by the way. When you have the Zorlon cannon ready, the next button press will fire that instead of shooting out the little pellets. But you do have to be careful with eating the shield, because I have had it... Yep, swirl down. And a little Easter egg there. So, Howard Scott Warshaw loved to put his initials in things. It was a big thing for programmers to try to sneak that into Atari games, because the people in charge, in this case Ray Kassar, hated it, and it took up RAM, but they like to do it anyway. So the trick there, and I'm amazed I pulled it off the first time, if you destroy the swirl in midair, there is a vertical black line that appears among the explosion. And it actually is referenced in the manual. The manual calls it the Ghost of Yars, and it warns player to stay off of its, quote, mean streak. So what you need to do is actually get the Yar, the black dot on the Yar lined up with the vertical black line, and be in the lower third of the screen when the explosion fades. And this is the result. We get HSW WSH, Howard Scott Warshaw, and then Warshaw Scott Howard. He did similar things like this in Raiders of the Lost Ark, where there was a reference to Yars' Revenge, and then in E.T., where there was a reference to Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I'm not sure if there was a Yars' Revenge reference or not. But, yeah, all three of the games that Warshaw did for Atari, that were released, I should say, he did this in them. Okay, so with that done, we're going to go ahead and restart, because that does indeed end the game. But yeah, I'm glad I got that because I tried several times during practice, and I didn't manage to do that. I mentioned that Warshaw had 3 games that were released for Atari. There was one he was working on towards Atari's end during '83 when the great video game crash occurred. It was called Saboteur. I don't know actually much about it. I've heard that it was supposed to be set in the same universe as Yars' Revenge, but I couldn't verify that. One thing I do know, I see black line there too, but couldn't do anything about it. One thing I do know, it actually, like I mentioned, Saboteur was unfinished and thus never released, but it was after Warshaw left Atari, and that was the main reason why it was unfinished. Someone else took it over and started reworking it into an A-Team game. That too was left unfinished and never released. But many years later, some people actually finished Saboteur, made some Atari 2600 cartridge designs, and sold or distributed them somehow. But Warshaw not only gave his blessing on that, he actually autographed a lot of them. And Warshaw stayed busy after he left the game industry. He was a book author, a documentarian. He also received a degree in psychotherapy. He came back to do a documentary on Atari. I forget the exact name of the book. I'll have to put that in, but I think the subtitle is How I Destroyed the Video Game Industry with One Game. Something along those lines. And there is actually going to be a true sequel to Yars' Revenge. It was announced in 2022, originally scheduled for 2023, but I don't think that's happened. And the actual working title of it is called Yars Academy, and Howard Scott Warshaw is back for programming it and developing it. So yes, he is returning to the game that gave him his best fame. And as you can see, as we go up in levels here, the destroyer missile starts getting faster. So is the swirl. Speaking of remakes and alleged sequels to Yars' Revenge, there were several. The first was actually or not the first, I'm sorry. There was one called Yars Return, which was, as far as I know, designed as a sequel, and it was actually on the Atari Flashback 2. There was a on-rail shooter that was designed as a remake of Yars' Revenge in 2011. Oh, so close. But it was rather poorly received, and it was available on 360 and PS3. There was a Yars game. I am scared to look down at my notes. There was a Yars game that was actually proof of concept. You can hit the squirrel while it's there. Now I'll look at my notes. In 2011, there was a Yars' Revenge First War. It was a Facebook game, and it was eventually released in 2022 on multiple platforms as Yars Recharged. Yars Recharged. Yeah, exactly. So the one other thing I saw actually while I was looking around, there have been limited editions of several 2600 games, major games in the library, and there's been a whole series of them, and they form together like almost like a bookshelf collection. Yars Revenge is one of the more recent ones out, and it's $75 with the bookcase holder and a copy of the original comic. I did actually find scans of the original manual and the original comic. Oh, that was close. I was just outside the neutral zone there. That could have been bad. Let's see. I'm glancing over my notes nervously just to see if I missed anything, because you know how I am. I'll make 7,000 notes and hope I get through them all, or I will get through them too fast and have no idea what to say. Oh, I do want to mention we have Wraparound on here. That was a feature on a lot of 2600 games. And this one is especially nice because it gives you a better way to avoid the swirl and the missile. When the missile starts going really fast like this, though, it becomes less advantageous. And it is possible, by the way, to shoot yourself with the Zorlon cannon, so you want to get the hell out of Dodge. I almost got it. If you do run out of things to eat, that's why you can touch the co-tile and get the Zorlon cannon activated. Okay, and now the destroyer missile is going completely nuts, and we're going to have different speeds of. No, okay, that one I am absolutely not taking. Yeah, we're going to have different speeds of the swirl, depending on the color. Holy crap. We are still safe from the destroyer missile in the negative zone, neutral zone, whatever the zone it is. Friend zone, I don't know. Oh, a couple of story notes. First, the Yars were actually descended from regular old Earth flies. After a failed space mission, they discovered their planets, and the Zorlon attacked. The Zorlon attacked their planets first and vaporized one of them, you know, and 1,000 voices were silenced. Yada yada yada. Hadn't heard that one before. Ooh, nice. There is one other thing here in the background of this. So, I mentioned before Atari President Ray Kassar, K-A-S-S-A-R. This was the same guy who had the infamous quote when the Gang of Four who went on to form Activision came looking for some, bonuses for some of the work they did that produced million-dollar games. This was the guy who said, "You are no more important than the guy on the assembly line who puts the labels on the cartridges," and thus made his worst enemy by creating Activision. Shit. So, Warshaw decided to get a little funny. You'll notice if you spell Yard backwards, it's Ray. So this, according to Warshaw, was meant to be Ray's was meant to be Ray's revenge on Activision. We are also in the Razak star system, R-A-Z-A-K. Not quite his last name backwards, but close. Warshaw apparently told one person this. It was someone in marketing, because they weren't sure if they should do that, but he said that Kassar knew and he approved it, but he swore him to secrecy because Kassar actually had no idea. And Warshaw knew that this guy was going to blab to the high heavens. So a mode that reduces the neutral zone to a few lines and another that removes it entirely. Yeah, there are many different difficulty modes. I've heard there's one that makes the swirl track you, but I can't verify that, and I'm not about to. And then there is children's mode, easier version of the game, yes. Eventually we're going to get up to... Excuse me. Sorry, sneeze. Edit that. Lightheaded there. Eventually we're going to get up to a part where the neutral zone completely disappears. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm not as happy as I should be. Let's just get the hell out of here fast. Not that way. Yeah, I'm going to cheat, so what? Shit. Will you get off my tailpipe? And yes, I know, I don't have a tailpipe. I'm a fly alien. That's why it makes it even more imperative. God damn it. Dasher and Blitzen. Oh, fuckage. Okay, yeah, there's one other nasty thing that happens, and I really want to advance enough to be able to show it. Yeah, sweaty hands on the joystick. Oh, yeah. Shit. I had to bring the chat back. I thought I... Oh, damn. Good thing I got out of the way there. Oh, good. I'm hoping I get to show this, but what happens... eventually the barrier becomes invisible. The wraparound at this point really ceases to be useful in avoiding the destroyer missile, because the thing can just turn on a frickin' dime now. Wow. That was, man, that was bullseyeing the heat vent. It's risky being that close to the cannon when it fires. Ugh. It's risky being this close to anything. Damn it. Okay. That's what I was doing wrong. I just wasn't cheating. Yeah. Now look at how fast this damn missile is now. Whoa! Holy shit, that was a close one. I just want to look over this. Oh, by the way, the co-tile is from Planet EP, EPP. So, you know, the Omar singular. Shit! And you can fire diagonally, just proof of concept there. And you can forget you were about to fire the cannon. have to admit, of all of the Atari 2600 characters and icons and such, the swirls always really impressed me. Wow. It looked like they really shouldn't have been as smoothly animated as they were, but, you know, they move across the screen and you can definitely tell they're still swirling. A little early. Where the hell were you aiming there? It's become one, you know, alien deadly game of I'm not touching you. Or possibly monkey in the middle. Lucky shot. Lucky shot. Ah! Jesus. Give me my neutral zone pack. I want my neutral zone. I don't feel safe outside it. Shit. Yeah, I'll take any zone at this point. Neutral friend. Highway to the danger. Oh, God! Okay, it tracked me. Did you see that? It tracked me. Yeah, it pulled a U-turn. It's officially had it with my shit. Okay, but I let it off screen. Wow. Okay, I have never gotten this far in the game, probably because I never have rewind. And I could be wrong about that, okay. But it can be outsmarted. I have never actually got to the point where the swirl does that. And I could be mistaken about the invisible barrier. But I could swear I could swear I remembered that. I'll have to look that up. But I think that was pretty impressive for one showing. And I believe I got everything I needed to say in. So, thank you very much for joining me on this journey. And, you know, I gotta say, for once, I'm happy to have a computer bug. So take care. Until we game again. Cut. Well, that was a thing and a half, wasn't it? My God, that yeah. Okay, sorry. I just need a moment to untangle my my game controller from my keyboard here. Somewhere along the line, they decided that, you know, they wanted to tie the knot. You know, not that I have any problem with that. Although, when I'm trying to put the controller away, I do. That was totally unintentional. Went way better than in Sector X. Yeah. No screaming necessary. Okay, let me get myself set up here and take a quick drink. Okay. Misfit, I not only was that good, I am ashamed of myself for not thinking of it. Because god damn, that would have been perfect. Okay. I want to check something real quick. Okay. Alright. Timer going. 3, 2, 1. When I roll into the wild, wild west, when I stroll into the wild, wild west. Welcome everyone back to Wildermyth. And we indeed have a whole lot going to the west here. None of it really pretty. We've got a ton of sites that we have to scout out. We have got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sites currently infested. But luckily we have a lot of heroes that can split things up and take care of it all. So, I'm going to start by pointing out a couple of things. First off, I took care of some neglect that happened with the last round of transformations. A couple of people got skipped. The first was Sandera. So I have given her Stormheart. Passive plus 1.5 warding, and action Star Flash. Sandera throws a flash cone that blinds enemies and deals 2 magic damage. If thrown at an ally, they will be hidden. So I believe this was similar to an ability that came up for somebody else. I think it might have been a hunter ability, but I can't swear to that. But in any case, she's got that now. And let's see. Trying to remember who the other person was. Taking a look at Kennedy real quick. Kennedy at this point is almost full wolf. And that is a side effect of her getting the wolf body last time. Now the little scruff here, you could see, is actually from a mod. It gives her an actual wolf torso. You got this little part here. I don't know what the deal is with that, if that's still human skin or what, so I think the model might be a little bit off. But in any case, she still has her arm, which means for right now she still has all of her hunter abilities. Now there is a mod, if I want to deal with it later, that allows someone with transformed arms, such as this, to still be able to use weapons. And if I get that in place before she her other arm changes, then she'll keep this crossbow. The thing is, I'm not 100% sure if I want to do that or not, because dealing with the different powers, and actually I think there's a bonus if she has both wolf arms, is actually a big part of the game, so I don't know if I want to completely break that. The other reason I'm a little hesitant is because it was a mod that was made on a previous update of the game, and as you saw with the Human Themes mod, mods sometimes get a little bit janky when a new version of the game comes out, and I don't know if that particular mod has been updated for the new version. So that's where Kennedy is at the moment. Median did not get anything new either, so I gave her Frost Skin. And you can't really tell. Her skin got a little bit lighter. Frost Skin. Passive, plus 1.5 armor. And she has Splinter Skin. When damaged, expels shards, damaging all adjacent enemies by 1 true damage. This is very similar to the ability Lunellen has with the Elm Soul. Also, I have, if I go back to Gran here, Gran Metallic. Rick, I know you'll get a laugh out of that one. It gave me just Gran as a name, so I had to do that. But anyway, I changed a couple things around in his personality, and I also double-checked his hooks. There's a one of 2 possible themes that I might end up giving him. And the thing is, he's actually, if I remember correctly, no, he's actually set up for one of them. So, in fact, I'm actually going to let all of you here in the chat decide what kind of theme Gran is going to end up getting. I just have to change things around a little bit. There's 2 possible ones. The one he qualifies for right now, if the mod holds true, is Bull, which would be a lot of strength, mod toughness, and I'm pretty sure there's a charge attack that goes along with that. And the other is Rockman, which again, very strong, very durable, and has that kind of splintering attack if someone hits him. So make your voices heard in the chat. I will do some adjustment as needed. But the main call right now is to figure out where exactly we're going to go and what we're going to do. We got to deal with these infested tiles sooner than later. We have a potential recruit up here. Legacy cost is now 3, as you see. Minotaur? Okay. Won't be a stud bull. Again, this is if the mod works the way I think it will. So let's see. And if I remember correctly, Sanine is the one that can reduce cost on training. Yeah, then again, Gran is the guy. Yeah. Here's the problem. For some reason, Gran is way far away. Gran Bull is a Pokemon? Of course it is. Why not? On the other hand, rock puns. Well, think of how many puns you can make about beef. Gran, it's what's for dinner. But then again, he's already a biscuit, Pillsbury Grans. Okay. Well, let's see. I know one thing for sure. I'm going to keep these 3 together. And they're going to start heading down this way to deal with this stuff. Taking him for granted. Okay, that's it. Gran it. Okay. Okay, that's it. Rock and roll. So I got to just do a couple of things with him then. Let me just see. So his personality is suddenly going to change here. The one that is definitely needed is Greedy. Let's see. Actually, the one that needs to be at the top is Healer. Healer, Greedy, and Leader needs to be up there. Yeah, these kind of things are what determines who's going to be picked for the event. And sometimes... Nice, yeah. He's such a nice guy. And sometimes these hooks come into play, but in this particular case, I don't believe there is a hook involved. So hopefully that will hopefully that will set him up for it. All right. So he's going to be like a rock. All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to do before that happens, I am going to have him be the one who goes to recruit the new person. Under normal circumstances, I would send Sanine, but I'm worried about like trying to cross the groups over and have them arrive in an infested tile with less than 3 people. That would not be good at all. So I'm willing to eat a legacy point in order to do this. And I only need to send Gran for this. Okay, so let's see. I am going to do my traditional strategy of come at this from both angles. So let's see, who is together here? Median, Kennedy, and Grenkin. Okay. Median, Kennedy, Grenkin. Okay, they're going to head up there. And finally, we're going to have these 3 head over here. Sanine, Lunellin, and Sandera. Okay. Everybody get on it now. Let's see who gets where first. Okay. Griffblade Wilds and Andersable Dam. Well, you always want, a nice Andersability in your dams. Damn it. Okay, we're going to patrol. While they're patrolling, they'll probably be up there. Gravel Levels and Flipbore Stills. Honest to God, who names these things, really? Patrol. Okay, so let's see who we get from the recruitments. Okay, now, so just so you know, the bull option is still on the table. There were actually 2 others that I was looking to show off that I will let you know of, that you can choose from. One of them is Shadow. Okay, Shadow. The other is Skeleton. So yes, we could actually have an undead. So let me look over. Let me look over this person and do some stuff. I'm going to make this anyone because we only got 1 man in there, so just in case he ends up taken, no reason she ought to be left alone. Joria Esther, that's actually a pretty nice name, so I'll stick with that. Okay, I like her look. Okay, so for her future, bull, shadow, or skeleton, make your choice now. What you choose is also going to partially determine what class I make her. Though I'm leaning actually right now towards Mystic. Either that or Hunter. If I use that mod with if I use that mod that lets people keep their weapons, I don't actually need to worry about losing the hunter abilities because they can still fire the bows. Skeleton? Okay. Well, in that case, then she is going to be a mystic because, well, you'll see. You will see. Let's see. Okay, so what she actually has in this case doesn't actually matter too much. I don't know if that matters or not, but I'll put that up. No, what's actually going to matter the most to do that is this hook right here, integrity. Excuse me. Oh my God, pardon me. My throat just went totally dry on me and I just kind of, Anyway, I'm so sorry. Okay. Edit all that out, of course. So let me try that again. So for that, what we're going to do to her, there is a hook that matters very much, and that is this one here, integrity. The particular event we want is going to look for that as a hook. Okay. So let's see, stats. Okay. And okay, we're good. Wanted new recruits. Bruh? Wanted someone to lose all their flesh. New recruit for the Sisterhood of Embers must be willing to open treasure chests of questionable safety. Ask for Grand Metalik at the Herder Oak Inn. Worth it. Yeah, you say that now. Okay. So yeah, so basically so this character will remain as effective as possible. I'm going to train her as a mystic. Okay. So we're going to prepare the recruit. Let's see. They're still patrolling. And they need to patrol. Yeah, you see, later on, the later it gets in the game, there's a lot going on. And fortunately, you have enough people in your party that it actually is advisable to split the party. Yep, again, in defiance of all RPG logic. All right, so let's see where we are. Okay, there's nothing. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is bum rush this place. Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure there aren't anything here that I would accidentally pick and screw myself up. Okay, anchors. Hello, I'm Tom Tucker. Okay, I've got one. Favorite fruit? Oh dear. Blueberry, blackberry, cranberry? One of the berries, probably. It's a hard question, I understand. Okay, my turn. Favorite thing to fight? That's like asking my favorite rash. I hope to God you don't have one. Of course, then again, you know, we don't have the same kind of healthcare we have now, and you do spend a lot of time in the woods. Least favorite, then. Might have to be Draven. Is that because they're over the next hill? Suddenly became the world's worst game of I Spy. It's a beast or a construct is just blindly destroying. But Draven, when you get close enough to look in their eyes, you see hatred staring back at you. And here I am making a career out of them. I'm not that old, right? Sometimes I wonder if it's not too late to start over somewhere. I wouldn't, though, realistically. It'd reek of abandonment. Unless you're hanging out with Edge and Christian, then it would reek of awesomeness. Well, we appreciate that. What about you? What keeps you here? People are counting on us? Honestly, sheer terror. I wish I remembered what her personality was like. There's so much to keep track of with 7 characters. How many rashes have you had for you to rank them? Well, hey, take your time. Don't be too quick. I want to see what honestly sheer terror is. It's shameful, but I may be in this for my own sake more than I care to admit. A sense of self-preservation can crack a long whip. The heroic veneer only goes so deep. No, I respect that. Diplomatic of you. I'm not exactly a pillar of shining light myself. Got enough enemies out there, don't make yourself one, too. The hell's that mean? Fair, Draven do a fine job of that. We're getting close. All heroes, stunt chance doubled. Yay. No. Okay, if nothing else, there's at least only one Gore Lord and one Raid Knight this time. So, you know, that doesn't scare me as bad. Unfortunately, they are already right out there. Okay, how many things can I hit with that? I can hit, looks like 2 of them. I'll take that. Slightly more worried about you. Oh boy. Kind of wish there had been a little more damage done a little bit quicker. So this one might be tough. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of this thing. Hey, 2 for 1 day. Okay, I feel slightly better. Yeah, stupid birds. And this thing just runs right the hell through everything. And everyone. Okay, a lot of things happened there. Okay, first off, goddamn bird away. Okay, 1 block, 1 stun. I thought that was going to hit the other one. Damn it. Okay, well, hopefully it'll discus onto... Oh, no, I don't think it can because... I don't think it can because Sandera's in the way. Alright, well, we'll do what we can. Oh, it did anyway. Okay. I wish I hadn't done so much damage to the mount and so little to the actual knight. Okay, well, Sandera's getting a little beat up here. I'm not happy about that. Let's discuss what's going on here. Okay, first things first, let's form ourselves a line. Okay, oh, this is a swift action, free once per turn, huh? So what kind of range we get with it? Alright, so it only hides one ally, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and Guardian. Yeah, Sandera's taking a shellacking here. I am not happy about that. Definitely not happy about that. Okay. Can we please just bounce this bozo? Do you know what happens to a Draven that's hit by lightning? Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing, because it didn't get hit. Oh, fuck. Oh, my fucking lord. Ah, Splinter Skin struck back at it. Ha ha. This is very bad. I cannot explain how bad this is. Alright, let's see what these things are. Okay, yeah. I think doing a bone wall is a good idea here. If I can maneuver it just right. Shit. I can't maneuver it just right. Ah, man, and it was just shy of being able to hit the other one. Yeah, we gotta get rid of one. Shit. Okay. Well, that worked well, didn't it? I'll go ahead and use Thundering Challenge on him. 6 damage to what? Well, does Sandera owe them money? What the fuck is this? Yeah. That's the way. So it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles as the crow flies. Or the crow woman. I was imagining the other thing was going to show up sometime. Okay, well, we got something started with that. And I think we will go ahead and put a bone wall down. Yeah. Nice little barrier. Buy some time. Cannot throw it that far. I want to be very careful with Sandera. Okay, I actually can hit that. Alright. Didn't chain, unfortunately, but can't have everything. Let's see. think I'm going to withdraw from that. Let's see what else is around to interfuse with. Barrage. In the workbench, yeah, barrage will definitely help. Yeah, I'm inspired to flee. I have no idea what the hell it thought it was doing there. Again, too far away. Can I get... Yeah, I can get that with the barrage range. Cunning stunt. I'm gonna wait a couple of turns, see if any more of these things decide to come at me. And in the meantime, I will interfuse with the bone wall, because that way I can get a bone lance out of it if need be. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one downside with the bone wall. You are going to have to basically beat your way through it if you need to get past it and just destroy it. Sadly, I cannot silk step. Well, that was not fortunate. I don't feel like chasing after you. Here, drink some Drano. Let's see, 7 gazillion things that I could possibly just shove right into your bloody noggin. This whole area right here, this looks like the clearance sales that Bed Bath & Beyond had from a bunch of their locations. Or maybe possibly Crate and Barrel, because, you know, chest, barrels. Gotta be a crate around here somewhere. I guess the grain bucket counts. I will beat you to death with the power of chair. Yeah, nice shot there, moron. In behind the cover, I got him. Okay, well that went a lot better than it looked like it was on the surface. Bloodhorn Mystic. Let's see, Arches. Lunellin bonds with the earth and summons from seeding and silt a wondrous tree that pins surrounding enemies. Vigor Flow. For each interfused object, the Nellon's melee and ranged attacks gain +2 damage. Interfused objects take 1 damage whenever a melee ranged attack is used. Nah. Windwalk. We've seen those. Upgrade Earth Scribe. Bone Wall has more HP for the distance. Rock Shield increased from +3 to +5 temp health. Armor Warding and temp health for each interfused stone increased from +1 to +2. Yeah, I think we'll do the Earth Scribe upgrade. Offhand Shield. Yeah, Lunellan's hands are full. Grenkin's hands are full. That's not going to do any damn bit of difference. Okay, so let's just salvage the thing. I wonder what the difference is between non-exclamation point and exclamation point. Let's see. Yeah, we won, whatever. The wind sings relief. The flowers of and barely readable dam dare to open once again. Andersable Dam. And then I'm trying to read in there, like, whatever. High Strung. Prepares a shot after every turn, even if they attacked. Great. Just spiffy. Okay. Alright, so the same people that are already there, we're going to check that. Now let's see who comes next. Okay. So next time we're going to be checking out what's going on in Flipboard. And I imagine we'll potentially be one or the other for it. So thank you very much for joining me on this journey. And always remember, sometimes it's okay to be in the bone zone. So take care until we game again. Cut. Hey. Okay. So let's see. Quick swig here. Okay. All right, so start this off. 3, 2, 1. It's another session of Wildermyth, and I'm about to flip out. Welcome to the area of Flipboard Stills, and last time we took care of things down here in Andersable Dam, and the Griftblade Wilds. We're currently searching that. We have a recruit still being prepared. So the next thing to do is go ahead and assault this place. Let's get to action and not be still about it. See answer to austerity. Birds. Okay, so far this is an Infinity commercial from the 90s. Slosh. Splush. Slish. An old pine wood crowns the high mesa amidst gravel levels. Gravel levels? Okay. Giant sequoias shoulder up to towering redwoods. Thick-grown cedars mob their knees. Yeah, right. Okay, moving right along. Didn't see its face, did you? Picks up your smell. It'll think we're bogmores. Stay back. Whoosh. They spotted it that morning. The apparition is familiar to them only as a distant myth. Nearness now makes them believers. Oh my god, it's a colossi. In the scant legends I could find, he's referred to as Mistmane, or sometimes simply Tall Elder, but here the locals call him Lord Evergreen. Quietly, love. They move into the flowing fog and end up in Ravenloft. The earth holds its breath. Dampness heavies their eyelids, darkens their hair. Smears of silver shine on trunks, roots, and stones. They stumble and feel a path over rocks and wrecks, chasing the giant through its noise-barren world. That too. Mist will be completely opaque in a second. Oh, I think it's stopped. It has stopped. Think he's aware of us? Now it turns about, somehow finding space. High and mostly hidden in haze, its face must hang above them. With bending bark sounds, creaky hips, folding legs, it gently lowers itself, fitting its bulk to a tract of treeless ground. A huge tract of land. Yeah, I think it sees you. Be ready if it... They're caught in its eyeless gaze, and a silence that grows and twists, grotesquely long. It could crush them. That fact is certain as the soil. Stomachs harden, innards clench, muscles coil, bowels loosen. Attempt to communicate. Charisma 100. Snatch a twig from its mane, dodge and stunt. Then Grinkin gives away her heart. I don't remember if this is actually a transformation event or not. But what I'm going to do, since I have Charisma a 100% chance, I'm going to go ahead and communicate. Median seeks a few heart-winning words. Your path seems dictated by the damage you avoid. May we ask why? 'Cause I don't like damage, dumbass. You must contain a few thousand seasons in your knotted head. Time and land seem from so great a height. Unconscionable, maybe, but I'll humbly request, can you share some of that knowledge? It very slightly tilts its massive head. Then an image flashes into their minds. Lands of long ago, the air swirl with smoke and cinders, silence as the trees die. Quake deep silence, cracked with bark splits, and as sap spits and fire. Yeah. Only one young sequoia outlasts the inferno. Me! And it was fabulous! Creak, sigh, heave, crack. Sorry if I was going a little fast there. The giant stands once more. It goes. Hard-working spirits this world has. Gods? I don't know. Something else we're protecting. Birds. Legacy points too. Okay. I'm happy with that. It'll do nicely to offset the recruit. Fortitude. All heroes +2 temporary hit points. Yeah. The good thing with temporary hit points in this game, they come off first. Temporary anything comes off before the regular stuff. So yeah, we got a big bunch of ugly here. It's really hard for me to know what to go after first. I think the answer to that question is yes. Okay, well you're gonna go. Not chasing after you. Let's see what this thing is. Oh, it's a lamp. Okay. All right. You know what? Open the door and get on the floor, and everybody, you know, do that. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of how the freezing breath disperses, considering the way it looks like it's supposed to. Still cracking up at their idea of a raccoon, yeah. Oh, I still have an interfuse with something. Okay. Yep, Frost Lady is going to steal fire, because of course she is. Let's see how much sting range I've got. Not enough. Okay. Second Wind Howl. Candidate harnesses their fully lupine form, not quite, to let out an invigorating howl, rallying themselves and their allies that offers 3 temporary health, only once per combat. I feel bad almost having that because she's not, fully lupine, but hey, if it's going to give it to me. Jump Jaw Trap. And why not? We'll also ambush. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm going to break down a door because I feel like it, apparently. Yeah, there's no way I'm barging in there to get that leaf spirit. Pick your battles in that case. Well, the frost just did not last. Oh, I can get them both. Nice. I think I am going to continue to guard. Move Kennedy up 1 because I want her to be able to attempt a through shot. I thought there was something behind him. Okay, whatever. A U shot will also be fine. Ick. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot about them doing that because they show up so little. So rarely, I completely forgot about some of those things. Okay, well, first things first, Candy's got to get the hell away from there. And she can't get in there to do aid, unfortunately. It's okay, as long as that thing stays there, it's going to get affected by the flame again. Okay, and a nice flare will do not a goddamn thing. Yeah, because dumbass decided to not move. Eek. Good lord. I am sick of this thing. Ah, crap. These things have just pulled us in all kinds of the wrong directions. Okay. I can give Candy some aid at least. Slam, Abana, Abana. Let the Scorps be Scorps. What? I'll take damage? Really? Damn it, if I only get close enough to use the damn thing and... Oh, fuck, and I'm still on the corruption space. Okay, I should have gotten off that, first. That's what a raccoon looks like when you're on LSD. Yeah, I can kind of see it. Kind of looks like it kind of looks like a raccoon mixed with a displacer beast, mixed with the Lorax. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of fun trying to make an image of that when time comes for editing. So I ain't even gonna try. I think what they mean is because I'm still on the space, but it didn't say that for Slam, so... Oh, there was that too. Oh, God. Yeah, this is going... This is going unbelievably poorly. I cannot emphasize how terribly this is going. Okay, yes, it is time to beat a strategic retreat. Strategic runaway! And yeah, she's going to be going right through the corruption. I understand it. There's nothing I can do about it. At least she's smart enough to only go through one thing. Okay. So I'll get Grenkin feeling a little better. Okay. Lay down something to mess with them. Stone Fox. A stone fox, an effigy of the demon Rupert Murdoch. Or Roger Ailes, whatever. Okay, I want to see if she can actually... I didn't know if Sting was on a cooldown or what. Slam, Abona, let the scorps be scorps. I have no idea how many times I've made that joke, and it's funny every time. Right? Oh, come on. There's a Rager right behind it. How can I not... Screw it. I'll take what I can get. Yeah, I can't discus anything. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to them until they get lured out here. Slash. And slash again. And completely miss it. Oh, you dick. All that magic and special mutant powers and a freaking axe is what does it. Ah. Good. Now quit trying to lick me up. I do not want my boobs licked, sir. I moved the wrong person. I'll reset the jump jaw. And set up an ambush. Let's see if I've had any better luck with this. And it didn't. Oh, but he did. Like that. Oh, good riddance. Oh, God. And Lover's Vengeance got the other one. Beautiful. Oh, and so close to all three. Silverhorn Hunter. Let's see. Hardiness, plus 30% health. Ember Arrows. When standing by a fire, Candidy's bow attacks at plus 3 damage, plus 1 shred, and start fires. Fire can't spread onto her. Upgrade Ambush. Ambush interrupts enemy movement. Wolf Plus. Plus 1 base damage, scales twice as much with bonus damage and potency. Current damage for these Swift Strikes, Swift Strikes, is increased by 3. Current damage of other theme attacks increased by 4. Okay. Well, good choices all, but I'm a big fan of Ember Arrows. They are always fun to play with. Let's see. Stalwart is a swift action. Grankin can enable Disable Stalwart, which grants plus 3 armor and warding, but reduces her speed by 1/2. Okay. Zealous Leap. Every other turn is a swift action. Grankin makes a daring leap up to 3 spaces away. Upgrade Viciousness. Extra melee damage increased from plus 1 to plus 2. Upgrade Shield Shear. I still have yet to use Shield Shear. Let's see. Disable Stalwart. Stalwart sounds great, but unfortunately I'd probably forget about it, because I tend to do that. So I'm going to do Viciousness. Something passive is always best for me. Elkin Shawn. Plus 1 armor, plus 2 warding, plus 2 potency. So, okay, that lowers her speed and dodge, but warding and potency goes up. Speed, warding, and potency goes up. Accuracy and armor go down. I definitely don't want to sacrifice speed for Kennedy. Having more warding and potency, especially that much, yeah, I think that would be good for Sinine. Oh, nice little design there. Gloomglass Strap. A leather and fur strap that fits across the chest. Plus 6 stunt chance. And I could give that to anybody. Let's see. You know what? I think out of everybody, let's see. She already has a good stun chance, actually. So she. Okay, so Sinine. So either Sinine, Gran, or who's the other one? Or Grankin. I think out of all of them, let's see, Sinine is the one that's going to do special stuff with her stunt. So yeah, I think having that go up. So yeah, we'll just give her everything, and that bear is pawing her boob. That bear is trying to cop a feel. Might explain why it lost the paw. Victory Flipper there! You've won a hard-fought battle at Flipboard Stills. So, you know, congrats or whatever. Geist. Oh, God, that thing. You know, I'd say don't meet it in a dark alley at night, but then again, it would light the alley, which is even worse because then you can see what's coming. Okay. We will do our investigating. Okay, we got the site secured. Our fears were well founded. At least we know we're not leaving anything to fester. But yet it's proven rewarding, so yeah. Heartwood's 1, ingots 1, fabrics 1. Okay. Pauldrons of Divinity. Plus 0.8 warding. Yep, new guy gets it. Okay. Now I'm going to have, I'm going to need to prepare defenses here, so do tier 2. Okay, so let's see what we got up here. 2 hides and 1 spell thread. Okay, good. Spell threads are always the hardest one to get, so I'm glad to see that. Bear Strength Cloak. Plus 0.7 bonus damage. Garish Drapery for a confident pair of shoulders. Well, let's see. Well, you know, Sanine's got the bear paw trying to grab her boobs, so I guess she might as well have the cloak to go along with it. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and prepare defenses. Meanwhile, hot damn, finally. Joria Esther is now a Greenhorn Mystic. Let's see. Now, if I remember correctly, I think it's either Earthscribe or Naturalist is incompatible with the theme we intend on giving her. So I will need to go for Mythweaver. And I'm trying to remember what my resources are at this point. Grant is 1 happy bull or rock. I think we decided on rock. Yeah, didn't want to take him for granted. Joseph said that earlier, but yeah. Okay, so let's see. Joria has a level 2 wand already. See if we can give her some better clothing. Well, that ain't it. Okay, that'll boost her up pretty nicely. -4 legacy points, though. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and bump her up to the highest level wand. Arcane Aspen Wand. There we go. Okay. Okay, so she's got her wand. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm going to go ahead and split these folks up. I'm going to send Joria here. Yeah. And as for Gran, I'm going to send him down here. Okay, so now they will be able to get with each individual party, and now we will have 4 people parties. Tier 2 defense is built. Tier 2 defense is built. Okay. All the party is together, so we can. Lunella Gray and Grand Metallic have fallen in love. Aww. Calamities! Yes, love brings calamities. As many divorced people can attest. Alright. So these are 3 legacy points each to cancel out. Yeah, that cult call is something I don't want to deal with. I don't need more showing up. All right, I think that'll do. I hope. I'm taking a big risk there with the Draven cards. Okay, drop a quick save here. Wounded levels. Well, doesn't this just sound inviting? Okay, so I want to stick with the party that's closer, obviously. And as far as these folks go, we're going to go here and scout this one out. Encounter wilderness scouting. me just check my notes here for a moment. Okay. Okay. Since it looks like this was down below with the party grands in, we are going to go with the offering. Which, if I do it right, should get him all stoned. And then it was simply there, striding beside them. Hard to miss something like that. Sanine, are you going to say something to it, or... Fellow wanderer, what calls the very stones to cross this valley? Rumble. Someone has visited my shrine. It has been a long time. I have slept. I go to it now. Shrugs. Well, we'll just pat on behind you. It is close. I feel the offering, but something is not right. Who desecrates my shrine with thievery? Your shrine? Oh boy, here we go. If you ask the Sisterhood of Embers why they always seem to draw the land's troubles to them, they may disagree over the answer. Perhaps there are so many troubles that you can't help but trip over one on any given stroll. Or maybe we just have that kind of dumping ground aura. This shrine was built by the hill folk, specifically by Lothar of the Hill People, in the days of stone, before any of you upstart saplings scattered here. And that is how long it's been since you visited it. Who tended its moss and shielded it from storms in the meantime? Not you, old scuff, that's for sure. This offering was intended for the hills. You abandoned the shrine for ages. You forfeit any offering. It was rightly the forests now. What say the soft ones? Don't step on us? Okay, now this is interesting. Yeah, now I changed Gran around a bit with his stuff to I think make him the main target for this. It belongs to the hills. Gives the rock theme. Giving it to the forest gets us I think a piece of a cloak or something. Not getting involved does something obvious. Now, get a closer look at that offering. If you fail, if you succeed, then you get something. If you fail, you get punished with a theme called rat-like. Yeah. I would rather have rock than rat, though, quite frankly, so... Let me try this and see what happens. Because if it gives us to Sanine instead of Gran, I'm going to have to refigure something. Things don't change their essence so easily. Even if Lunellen had been raised by badgers, she'd still be a human. Well, just shot at Lunellen out of nowhere. No good deed, they say. I hope the trinket gets wedged in his neck. May the hill's strength settle in you. Okay, yeah, it's giving the theme to Sanine. Yeah, which is going to mess up her. I'm trying not to give people. You can mix and match themes. There are some that contradict with each other, but I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to keep people stuck to one theme. So, okay, well, you see how the comic is supposed to play out. So, I'm going to off screen go back and fix this and see where things went wrong. So, in the meantime, thanks for being here, and take care. And always remember, if you get in a ethical argument between a giant rock and a giant forest, always remember your place is the hard place. So take care until we game again. Cut. God damn it. These things are difficult to figure out sometimes. Yeah, I'm going to look over this during intermission. Okay, then. So hopefully I'll be able to figure that out and redo things. So, as usual, going to take our customary 20-ish. So, do what you gotta do, and I'll see you back in a little bit. Damn it, work. And I just realized that I had the microphone on the entire time. So I apologize for any extraneous things you might have heard. Let's just pretend none of that happened. How about that? Anyhow. Okay, let's go ahead and bring all this up and get that back going. Okay. All right. And we'll get the timer on. 3, 2, 1. One thing you can always count on here at Lycanthropus Gaming Space, my rock-solid gameplay skills. Welcome back to Wildermyth. And last time, I had made a bit of an error in setting up Gran for his theme here. I will show you exactly what I did to take care of things. But as you can see, Gran was the person who spoke for the party and the person who answered the hills. And I actually went through this fairly quickly, but previously Sanine was in the head position in the party and Gran was in the back. Their positions switched. So I think Sanine may very well have been the one who hey, maybe I could take this, So I don't remember. So that's going to end up showing up on the recording. And I'll have to see. Yeah, rock on. Okay. Let's see. I mean, it's still a hill shrine at the base of it. The person visiting must have known that. Besides, I always have to help Lunellen keep her cookware from rusting away. Doesn't mean it's mine, though. Slightly nicer. No good deed, they say. Sure, I hope the trinket gets wedged in his neck. May the hill's strength settle in you. And also may hills never go out of business. Okay. So there we go. Okay, so now we take a look at him here. And he has got Child of the Hills, hill tattoos. Passive plus 0.5 warding plus, is that number right? Yes, 35 charisma. Yeah. I forgot about the charisma part. Now, to show you a little bit about how the themes in Wildermyth actually work, let me show you what I did with the personality here. So, for the offering event to trigger, it requires people to have certain personality aspects. The first, it needs someone whose greed or greedy is above 60, which originally his was. It also needs someone's healer to be above 80 and someone's leader to be above 80. So both of these aspects for him I redid to make them above 80, and I lowered his greedy to where it wouldn't even register. Now, Sanine, she already had greedy fairly high up, so I kept her there, and she triggered the person who was going to get the opportunity to steal the thing. And that's one of the things where, that's one of the ways these can vary. Basically, it needs, in some cases, it needs someone just to attract it, someone to be the focus who would receive the the benefit, and someone, if there is another possibility, to be named for that part. Basically, the greedy part would have gone to whoever has the highest greedy stat, and out of that group, it was Sanine. So if I decided to go with her and she failed the test, she would have become rat-like. But I didn't want to do that because, again, messing that up. And sometimes there are, it relies on personality for one person, sometimes multiple people. Sometimes there are hooks involved and not personality, and sometimes all of it's involved. And occasionally a relationship comes into play. So it's it's not always the easiest to understand formula, but there is a wiki that goes over it and shows everything that's needed. The one place where I'm at a disadvantage, however, some of the themes that were brought in because of the mod it's not made explicit as to what triggers them. And in some cases, they actually replace other themes. So it's one of those things, sometimes you got to tinker with it a little bit and save scum like I do. But in any case, we have things the way we want them to be. And as a result, we are going to go ahead and save. And actually, it didn't take me that long to do that. It was not even 5 minutes. Okay, so we are going to build something here at One Prairie Outpost. Hide and fabric, 2 fabrics, 2 hides. I always like evening up on things. So they'll work on that. Moose Plain. Okay, apparently Garland Star is in Canada. I'm sure someone's to blame for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and patrol. And meanwhile they're done, the outfitter's established. We're going to definitely need to prepare defenses because heavy shit's coming the other way. Sandera and Gran are rivals. I guess because the storm won't weather away the rock, maybe. I don't know. As good as a reason as any other. Okay, so let's see these 4 here. Oh, I made a little mistake with Joria, by the way. There was actually nothing restricting her from, from taking that one or either type of those mystic types. So at some point, if the specialization for the mystic with the bone stuff comes up, you bet I'm giving it to her. And let's see. Stars, lock words here, worship this. And the one I was looking for is not here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do Crag Eagle. Almost a Garland Star, are we? Aren't we? Terrain looks right. Hills are tough but rich. That's the tallest point up ahead. We can get a lay of the land from there. Or we can get laid out on the land. That was steeper than it needed to be. Quite a view, though, I'll say that. Atop the highest hill. Oh, what's this? Hey, breakfast! I'm a bit worried what else we'll find. Joria, this isn't safe. What a find! Come on, Joria, leave it alone. Let's head down. These are valuable, you know, whether they hatch or not. I'm almost tempted to do this, and I'm not sure whether I want to succeed or fail it. I really don't know. Um, okay, you know what? Let's try it. Why the hell not? Joria, it's fine. It'll just be 2 seconds. Now, how should I guess this old flour sack. Joria, it's here. It's about to be. Fwah! Oh boy. Hurry up, faster! In the bag, little buddy. Oh god. Duck! Try again. Thwack. Ugh. Ooh. Nice little effect there, getting a thing smacked there. And kersplat. It could be our skulls next. My egg, she's shattered. My egg, she's shattered. It could be our skulls next. They managed to scramble down safely the rest of the way. That night they hear a shrill, distant keening that rises from the hills, mournful and unbreaking. The stars throb. Something covers them for an instant, and they reappear. The fire pecks pine cones and scatters sparks. -20 goofball. Okay. So she lost a lot of skill. Joria, start combat with half health. Oh, boy. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. I wouldn't blame any of them if they just left her to rot. I really wouldn't. That was just... There was no way that was going to go well. Alright, well, we got 2 down already. That's fortunate. New girl is not fitting in. No, she is not. She's a girl called Sting. Okay, here, see if you can redeem yourself. Okay, now you see the crossbow marks here, right near the fire. That goes along with the new ability that Kennedy got, Ember Blaze, I believe it was called. To where if she is Ember Arrows, yeah, to where she is next to a fire. And as long as we're on her turn, we can also see any blazes ahead of us. I'll see something if she can... Yeah, apparently she can open the door. She could also potentially get on the floor and then walk the dinosaur. And fire, and fire, and fire. That's why I like ember arrows. So beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow, Kennedy's still got turns. Let's go ahead and throw those down, and we'll go ahead and set up ambush. Now, I'm not 100% sure if the same thing with ember arrows happens on an ambush shot, but we're going to find out. I would certainly be happy to know. And we'll just take advantage of this fire here. Shrine. Oh, she can do Bone Lance anyway. Yeah, that's right. The bonus is the Bone Wall. Mystic gains 1 potency when all interfused with a statue or ruins. Okay, so how far can I sling that thing? Not quite far enough, so... Okay. Lance Mystic Strong. And a lot of places she can move to where there's a blaze, but only a couple of them are permanent places. And she's got Ember Arrows again. And just leaving the new girl in the lurch. But, you know, I don't seem to like her anyway, so what does it matter? There's no way to do the fire leash, unfortunately, without. Median, training for the Olympics. Yeah, let's go ahead and use the pet. And she's probably going to have to use her turn to get back up here. Hey, you know what? Let's see if she can redeem herself a bit. This is fairly obvious, but, you know, hey, it works. There we go. And Median goes up a level. Let's see. Let's see. Heroism, once per combat, gains an action point. Attack actions only cost 1 action point this turn. When Median takes damage for each interfused object, 1 point's prevented, and the object takes 2 damage instead. Tinker, once per combat, Median gains 3 armor and 2 warding to herself or a nearby ally. Splinter Blast, Splinter Salvo, plus 1 damage and apply 1 hobble. Infernal Rain, change from single target to area of effect. I haven't gotten to use Infernal Rain much, but I do really like it. So we're going to do the upgrade Elementalist. Gloomglass Scarf. I could have sworn we've seen that before. A warm fur scarf, stump chance up. Okay, here. Have a peace offering. I'll look for something here. Strange lights here, or strange names here. I saw light and that made me think of that. Okay. I'll try an unpaid bill. Huh, a half-buried crate. Doubt anyone's coming back for you. Let's see. And it's an eagle egg! Oh no. Nope, just some dusty pantaloons. Ugh. My real adventure is this unlucky. Not even a salacious diary or a Joria Eater. Joria Esther, at last. Joria Eater. Yeah. Who? Where? Been chasing you a long time. Don't tell me you've forgotten. Name Shyalia. Shyalia Mar. Any relation to the Mar Brewhouse? Yes. Oh. You remember that night, Joria? Stormy, harvest in full swing, house was packed. You slunk over to the barkeep, muttered a few words about a cache of rubies hidden in the hills, drew a map on the back of a napkin to pay your tab. You sure you have the right Joria, Esther? Busted. I have a very sharp memory, and you have a very annoying face. If by annoying you mean indelibly gorgeous, then yes, I'll admit it was me. And fine, guess it's time to settle my debt. But you don't think I made up that story about the treasure, do you? I don't know. Yeah, this seems more like her. I mean, I'm a deepest slaying hero. I haven't run into any deepest so far. Destined to live on in legends, not some petty con artist. Though maybe the map was a little hard to read. Napkins, you know. Hey, I don't hold it against you. You look like a real hard-working, relatable gal with great hair. If you don't want the map, I'll buy it back. How's that? How much are you offering? Well, adventuring doesn't pay as well as you'd think, but I can scrape together about the cost of a drink. She set her out on an adventure for a bar tab. Yeah, apparently. Sold. Oh wow, what a bargain. I'll stop by the brewhouse sometime when I have a few more tales to my name. Show you what I found. Sure. See you then. Joria, you done looking for souvenirs? Huh? Oh yeah, nothing special. Let's get going then. Yeah, let's... Huh. Is this the drew it better than I remember, I guess. Hey, we got time for a treasure hunt? I'm honestly not sure if we do. Chosen one. Your enemies improve, yeah. Chosen one. Drew McIntyre. Yeah, I love how we actually have to scroll the page now with so many cards. Okay. Now, I want to look at her for a moment. Because let's see. Yeah, she has the integrity hook. It didn't say anything about any stats not triggering that. I'll try something there, see if that changes anything. Okay. Well, in the meantime, we got stuff to do here. Follow the blue. Follow the map. You know what? I'm gonna save first, in case that goes away. But I definitely want to follow that map. Okay, we got tier 2 defenses built. Alright, so now we're going to head down here. Okay, the site is secured. What did we get? Fabrics 1, spell threads 2. Earth Shell Strap. +5 block. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the warriors already have really good blocks, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. I think I will give that to Kennedy. Well, that looks kind of nice on her. Okay, so we're going to prepare tier 2 defenses. Battlewood. Okay. Patrol Battlewood. And they got done first, okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a little side excursion and see what's up with that map. No, Sanine, you're not coming. Okay. Ponderoak Threshery. Apparently on the Ponderosa. Okay. Hey ho, let's go. Let's try Mine Wiles. I don't remember if I did that or not. Huff, 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 quack. Uh-huh. Keep going. You. Keep. You're almost. Conk. Eek. Oh, he ran into the he ran into technically the not the hardest one. That would actually be yeah, the hardest one right now would actually be Lunellen because she's got the bark skin. Shing. King. I guess you can stop the rock. Stay back. I know how to use this. Knowing how is only as important as knowing when. And knowing is half the battle. Take it easy, Sinine. Hey, Gran, get up. Yeah, I'm getting up. You can put that weapon away. You first. And me third. I can't exactly disarm very easily. I wonder how this actually changes based on the character's theme, or if this would even come up. The other half is lasers, indeed. Multicolored lasers that never hit anything. Except for bats. Bats and Cobra vehicles. They got hit all the time. I can't exactly disarm very easily. But to the point at hand, we're not here for you. We're out here chasing Draven. Ooh, headache. Draven? Aren't you made of rock? How do you have a headache? Must be your sedimentary lifestyle. Huh, well, you're a bit late. I just snuck under the snouts of a dozen of them, or almost a dozen. I see, and that's why you were running in such a panic. A panic? No, let's just camp already. My feet hurt. Couldn't just flown here? Come with us, you'll be safer. Me, but... Do you have beer? Whiskey. So, okay, so, you've got beer, you've got whiskey for the man and beer for... Well, you have no horses. Oh ho, we are on the same side. That evening, the man spills his story. Ellen Sulf Finn is his name, a treasure hunter. Was a miner who commissioned me to retrieve a necklace, family heirloom, I guess it is. Thing he left behind in a rush. It's not easy country. The mine's tucked in there pretty deep. Well, you don't want your mines just, wandering around. It's where the trouble's kind of centered, we were told. Place got raided by Scaleskins a couple weeks back. And you're claiming you got in and got back out and didn't raise an alarm. How'd you manage that? Can't you guess? I hope it's just like you threw them a couple juicy steaks. It was the ventilation shaft. The vent, you, tied a rope? Which you threw some juicy steaks down it. Juicy. Now I want a juicy steak. Damn it. And I'm about the limberest man my age you'll meet. M-E-A-T. That almost fooled me into... Could we maybe try the same thing? Is it difficult to locate? Want me to draw you a map? Oh god, again with the maps. Oh, yeah, sure. Probably be good. Oh. I am putting my hand in the fire for no good reason. Well, so if you think of what a mine looks like, it's right on top of that. I see. Yeah, very helpful there. Yeah, old prospector, Mr. 2049er. Sunrise. What's there? Here's our vent. It's good. Let's keep our voices down. It's too bad they had whiskey because, if they had another thing, they could have had tequila sunrise. They scramble down rock face as quiet as they can. Mountain-smelling mist helps deaden the sound. Yeah, that sound-deadening mist. Always handy. That treasure man, Ellen, Ellen Sulf. You think he's following behind, fixing to loot our bodies? You have to learn, Gran. Most people would rather help than hurt. Just don't change their minds. Yeah, so don't mention, hey, you could loot our bodies. As they assemble there, an eerie echoing Drav song can be heard in the mine depths. How we want to do this part? The gaping maw part? Well, the gaping maw. Polyfill mist. Yeah, could be. Through the vent shaft. Let's drop in and surprise them. Thinking if we plug that vent, we can make them fight out here. I always like the idea of using choke points whenever I can, so maybe this will set that up. Why would that maybe have to be quick, but I think it can work. One of us, I guess I should do the throw me a couple of your blankets. It's a bit of a climb. Good, yeah. Kindling wood, then, is what we'll need. Lunellen scales the rocks again and stuffs blanket wads into the gap. Morning is hurrying along. Why are you sending her to do this? She is kindling. By the time she's returned, the bones of a bonfire are stacked. It's a few paces inside. The tunnel curves upward into blackness. Gran takes the job of setting down sparks. And soon... whoosh! Waves of smoke wash within. Won't be waiting long. Okay, let's see. Cunning. All heroes flanking attacks this combat deal +2 damage. Intimidation. All foes suffer 2 damage to start the mission. Okay, I like that. And 5 more foe cards on turn 3. And a lot of things at the start. But at least everything starts off hurt. Okay, now the problem is when a spirit moves into the fog of war, it doesn't necessarily reveal anything. Don't mean that nothing's there. Let's see. Case in point. I'll take 2 things over none. Oh, and more damage from the poisoning. I can at least get one of them. That's something. And unfortunately, Gran is slow, and he's just going to get more slow as time goes on, but that's the side effect of being a big hunk of rock. Whoosh. I wish I could make him run away. Sadly, I cannot. And he dodged the jolt. Oh well. Yeah, let's get the big one there and take out one of the little peons. Or both of the little peons. I'll take that. That certainly works for me. That works for me! Interfuse with the AC/DC album. And get cracking on that thing. for it to get running. Okay, well that was a good showing for the start. Okay, you know, as long as I get back before the end of turn 3, I think I can do this just fine. Except she can't fly now for some reason. Shit. Oh well. Yeah, I'd rather have you poisoned. Let's shoot at him. Because that way if I leave him alive there, she can do a attack to... Yeah, she can do an attack to jump... not... Yeah, jump jolt or chain lightning, one of the two. Yep. 2 down. I am electric. Okay, I'm going to interfuse her. No, actually, you know what? Yeah, we're going to do this. Make ourselves a bone wall here. Okay, Gorelord, Terrorbird, Demon, Haunt, and Stormthroat. Alright. Could be worse. I'm going to see if I can catch that thing. Problem with me is I always set up the bone wall at the wrong time. And of course there's something in the way. And nothing got chained. Infuse with the kindling there. Okay. Well, first thing to do, can I get Sinine there? I can't get Sinine there, god damn it. Alright, well, do the next best thing. Moss a whole fuckload of assholes. Poisoned 4. Okay. Get rid of the terrible board. Sadly, I boned things here. But what I can do is light the bonfire for her. Oh, I know we get both of them. Very nice. That's teamwork for you. Yeah, you go away first. Okay, and then there was one. Oh well, bye, little spirit. And blind. You don't know what the hell's going on. Tell you what, Lunellen, how about you bring it home? Yeah. Nicely done. Couldn't get the spirit, but you can't have everything. And 2 people go up. Yay! Fox Flight. +1 speed once per combat. Activate to dodge the next 2 attacks against her. Plus 30% health. Sinine is refunded an action point after a melee kill. And Bard. Upgrade. Plus 50 stunt chance to allies within 5 tiles for 1 turn. I think I like Foxflight, because if I'm going to have her like head in up closer, then being able to have a double attack dodge is very helpful. Blood Rage. More deal. Dealing the percent of health she's missing? No. Sentinel leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept a foe passes nearby, performing a reaction strike. Aid or upgrade Wolf Call. Wolf Call heroes also receive +1 damage on flanking attacks. I think Sentinel. A throwing net. Well, we know who's going to get it. A spell shard. Grants extra potency. Well, shit, if I'd known that was going to come in... +1 potency, let's see. Yeah, let's increase Joria's. So, if I'd known that, I would have just scrapped the throwing net and got pieces out of it, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, victory at the old Ponderosa Steakhouse. Whatever. Yeah, we won. Huzzah. Oh, and the Terror Bird has extra armor now. Ain't that just a pickled peach? Okay. Well, drop ourselves a quick save here. And so we'll have a little bit to do here. Next time, the craziness will continue, and hopefully it will continue in our favor. So until then, take care, and always remember there is nothing that fire can't solve unless it's trying to get past a bone gate. So take care until we game again. Cut. Okay. I just realized this whole night I haven't been writing down my times. Oh well. Alright. Okay. Timer here. I think we can get one more in. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Always scribing for perfection. Welcome to Wildermyth. And last time we had just taken care of Ponder Oak Threshery. We are going to be securing the place. And as usual, trying to find an item. And meanwhile, we're following the Brewmaster's map. Looks like the right spot. There's the waterfall, that pile of rocks. Now where's... Yeah? Aha! Oh, neat, it's clothes. It is old clothes. That's kind of weird. Deteriorated ghost traff. Okay. So only a couple of people can use this. Let's see. Okay, so Kennedy. This is going to reduce her speed and her dodge. It's going to raise her stunt chance and her warding. Sanine, it's not at all worth doing. Is this even worth doing for Kennedy? I don't think I want to sacrifice that much speed and dodge to get an extra stunt chance. So yeah, I think I'm just going to salvage this. Okay, well, we got something. Alright, so this is all taken care of. So we will head here next. Not that far away. Okay. And let's see, what was being done here? Yeah, okay. And now we patrol. Okay, so the site's been secured. Please, let's not fight over who gets the item. Heartwood was 1, Fabric's 1. But we don't have to fight. Just give it to me. Sunseeder necklace. Plus 6 stunt chance. Okay. Let's see. Pretty sad stunt chance. Everyone else has 21 or 27. Okay, you know what? We're not going to fight over who gets it, Gran, because you have the lowest, you're going to get it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and prepare some defenses. Tier 2 again. Okay. Junewoods, something like that. Thimbrack blind. Somebody was blind when they put those letters together. Okay. So let's put this together and let's see if we get the thing this time. So, tight fit. Still not getting it. Okay, I'm going to take a look here, see. Yeah, you can see, by the way, for example here, like the maker, no matches to score, would have been Grenkin, failed score, hook creative, max, loner power, like greater than 280. Basically, all these added together need to be greater than 280. For the Strider here, this would have been Grenkin. Coward would be greater than 60. You can sort of see this here. Get an idea how that works. Okay, this is interesting. The one that I'm looking for is called To Humble Ends. And not only is it not showing up on the selectables, it's not showing up on the list of ones that were failed. Or the in this case, the ones that wouldn't show up because none of the requirements were met. I don't get that one at all. Okay, well, I'll have to look into it. Pastoral Quarrel. On the road to that place. Sinkhole over here. Might want to go around. Yeah, sinkhole. You notice. Says it's muddy. Yeah. No, that's not what she said. There is a big difference between muddy and sinkhole. Muddy means leave your shoes on the welcome mat. Sinkhole means everything, including the welcome mat, is gone. Big fucking difference. Hey, you ever think about farming? In this place, it's full of sinkholes. Supposing you were born in a peaceful time, if you'd never studied the art of battle, never needed to, if you were just a woman with a plot of land, what would you grow? Mud. Onions. Big, juicy ones. But bet it'd be fun pulling them up. Could have an onion pulling contest. You got it. Or you get it. Or something. Cabbages would be my specialty, by which I mean I wouldn't simply grow them. I'd cultivate a variety all of my own, perfected over a span of generations. Guys, there's a sinkhole. Yeah, exactly. Just grow mud, that's easy. And yeah, get to name it too, the Median Crisp. Hey, that's my name. Hey, Kennedy, what about you? What would you grow? Huh? I guess I'd choose beets. Oh, why not pigs? Well, wait, farming's boring. I could... Okay, if she grows pigs, that is the very definition of eating the profits. But I kind of want to see what she says, so... those are those real big oinkers. Going along with the sinkhole thing, I thought it said those real big sinkers. But, yeah. Those real big oinkers. The kind we saw in Herder Oak a while ago. Ooh, now I'm wishing I had a hunk of bacon. So am I, actually. Oh, boy. I guess I'm going to be making a trip out after the stream. If we had some pigs of our own. Sun's getting low. Well, pigs aren't solar powered. Who cares? Ah. The sun is getting low. Sure is. Did I hear it was muddy ahead? She said so, Joria. Wait, Joria? That's not Joria? the shit? You two are supposed to be in love. How the hell do you not know her, you know, dulcet wolfy tones? Plus 0.6 health for Kennedy. Well, I guess pork is good for you. Shows what you know, vegetarians. If we aren't supposed to eat animals, why are they made out of meat? Oh, good fucking Lord. Oh, my mercy, Miss Percy. Okay, so let's see. Right at the start, we have 2 stumps with armor and damage bonuses. We have 2 darts with an armor bonus and an always ready shot. We have 2 freaking raid knights and a gore lord. And 5 more things are coming on turn 3. Shite. Okay, then. Sisterhood of the Traveling wet their pants. Okay, they are definitely going to be coming to us. I am not... Yeah. Let's see. Splinter salvo, yeah, that's stronger and that can hobble now. It's log, log, log. It's log, log. Fuck all you assholes. Okay, I wasn't as worried about some of them as I was some of the other things, but at least I can get some of that out. And actually, I take that back. The Gore Lord right there, I was worried about him. Yeah, let's constrict that thing. Wrap it up in fabric and... okay. Well, I fucked it up nicely, didn't it? Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. Sadly, I don't know how much of that actually counts against the knight itself. I get to bite so rarely, so... especially after all that talk about the pigs, you know. I'm going to take a big old chunk out of that guy. Wow, that went well. That went really, really well. Okay, I'll go ahead and prepare an ambush. Go ahead and interfuse with these. Okay, well I can constrict one or the other. Seems a waste, but... it's definitely a waste when that happens. She's going to continue doing Guardian. Or Sentinel, as it's now known. Discuss. I gotta be careful not to, whittle away too much stuff, because we got more things coming. And that would be they. That takes care of the mount. Sting and Slam. I guess I say Stinger or Splash then. Okay. Buy myself some room to breathe. That's always good. Showing up late to a battle is so unfashionable. Yeah. Well, I mean, you can be fashionably late to a battle. I mean, there's probably a way to do it. Excuse yourself. It always looks to me like the Terror Bird when it does that thing. It looks like it's farting. It just farting ripples. That's all I can call it. I'm gonna see if I can through shot from here. Indeed I can. Didn't get both of them, but it worked well enough. Okay, sorry honey, I'm gonna take your cover. Oh, not completely. Oh, come on. I protest. Okay. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to hit it with it or not, but... The hell all was that? Shame there is no more fire. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can... Well, you know what? Just because this is going to make things more amusing, I want to see if I can get her there. No, not... Switching to Candy. I want to see if I can get her there and possibly nail both of them. No. Oh well. I'll just have to settle for killing the death chicken. There, chuck an axe. Dead tree. Well, it won't mind. Okay, withdraw from that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Oh, I did not realize that was lit. Oh, because he interfused with it, it was lit. Oh, well. Opportunity wasted. The important thing now is he dies. We hope. Let's whack him into next week. Gloom glass strap again. Yeah, why not replace that? +6 stunt chance. Man, she's had a lousy stunt chance this whole time. Okay. Well, there you go. Whispered secrets. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. You two done also? They all have fallen, never to rise again. We know. Bruh? Who said that? Who said what? I guess it was nothing. You sure took your time with that last one. I thought I was going to have to come rescue you. We know what you did last summer. I was just testing your reflexes, making sure you're paying attention and all. I'll catch up. You okay, Joria? What? Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'll just be right back. We know what you did. You can't hide the truth forever. We know. Okay, I just realized something. Yeah, I have accidentally set her down a different path. But it's okay because it's still pretty cool. We know the truth will be told. It's coming from this tree. We know the truth. You can't hide it. We know what you did. Okay, you know. What are you going to do about it? Never ask that. Never. The ground around the tree's roots starts to rumble. The spirit of Michael Buffer will come after you. From the moist earth, something gleaming emerges. Take it. What is it? Take it. It's a secret. You like secrets. It's a secret to everybody. Joria reaches down to the sparkle. Or no one tells me what to do. Let's see. I'm trying to remember... I can't drop a save. God damn it. I'm trying to remember which one actually gets the effect here. I think it's a fail on this one. I don't owe you anything. You can't hide it forever. Heart full of anger and sorrow, Joria turns back. They will find out. Enough! Enough! We know the truth. Joria reaches down, clearing aside the loose earth. Her hand closes around something and... Oh. Okay, a little railroading there, but... And she's blue, da-ba-dee-ah-ba-da. Sheesh, there you are. So good of you to join us. I just needed to check on something. All set now. Try to keep up, will you? Joria is inhabited. And don't she look pleased about it? Yeah, the inhabited is something you need to get as a hook in order to qualify for shadow. So, for whatever reason, I don't know why it wasn't doing to humble ends with the integrity hook, but I can do this, and then I can always try again later with the skeleton. Sharpened Beak now deals 2 shred or damage instead of 1. Spifftacular. Yeah, that was all on me. I should have paid better attention to the copious notes I keep in front of me, but I just overlooked that. They'll forever be grateful for the work we did. Okay, meanwhile, we got the defenses down there. So that's all done. So next we're going to head up to Flum Snow Wilds. Yeah, exactly what we're going to do. Shib shab shmish mushed. I'm going to quick see if there's any place that got overlooked as far as defenses. I could swear there was some place that I didn't do. Oh yeah, right there, Herder Oak. Well, what I might do after... I might send these guys there, and then after these guys are done here, I'm send them over to Herder Oak and... Actually, no, I don't think I'll even need to bother, because every place around it, nothing can come at me by sea. Nothing else is going to come at me from that direction. So, if anything gets to Herder Oak, it's going to come through here. And there's already tier 2 defenses there, so I don't think I need to worry about that too much. You know, we're not exactly dealing with like the Maginot Line where something's going to move around it. Okay. Okay, so let's see, send them. And we got an incursion, folks. Wasn't going to take too long. We're going to run smack into it. Okay, well, fuck it. Well, the site is secured. Snakestone Ring, +5 dodge. Dodge is good, dodge is good, dodge is good. Dodge is good. Dodge is good. Everyone's dodge is pretty good. Joria's really good. I think because I gave her something. Oh, her dodge is already insane. I'll give that to Kennedy. Okay. Okay, I think I am gonna... This is the route merchants take. It's the natural way in or out. Imagining a carnage. Ugh. A choke point I'd hate to get choked in. You know how I feel about choke points. I love them. Okay. Okay. I am going to let them finish the defenses. We are going to gather everybody on that tile. Oh God, more calamities. I do not need a Gore Lord with extra health, thank you very little. Okay, so now we got the whole party here, and what we will do next time is intercept the Draven Rangers. Since we have the whole party on one tile, I'm trying to remember how it worked, if we were able to use the whole party or not, but that gives us a good chance of doing that. And maybe in the meantime I can figure out what in the blazes went wrong with To Humble Ends. So in the meantime, thank you very much for joining me on this. We'll see you again next time, and always remember, they know. They know. Until we game again. Cut. So yeah, I'll have to do some figuring out as to what went wrong there, but hopefully I can come up with something, and we'll just have to wait until we get another character to throw into it. But in the meantime, having another Mystic is never a bad thing, and this will also give me some time to see if that mod for using the weapons with full transformations works, and decide if I want to use that. So, and as always, we'll end with the reading of the Patreons. Mike Panza, Rick in Baltimore, Viceroy Scorn, D. Ioti, Jumpy Cat, Shin Majin, the post-production contributions of Matthew Carr Anderson, and, of course, my wonderful, wonderful Lycanthro fans. Every single one of you. Yeah, next week is going to be a big battle. There's going to be several. I'm already anticipating it. So, at any rate, thank you everyone who joined and watched tonight. Good times. I think there are a couple of other 2600 games in my head that I definitely want to do. Um, but I think I might try to. I don't know. I'll have to think during the week because I don't always like doing the same system 2 weeks in a row unless it's the same game. We'll just have to see what mood I'm in. At any rate, appreciate y'all being here. Hope I was entertaining, and thank you very much as always for all your support. Spreading the word, everything. So thanks. And I will see you next week for more crazy adventures in mythological times and whenever else. So everybody, please, take care until we game again.